Good evening, StreamYard and YouTube fans. This is Philip Reynolds, and this is part 3 of my Firecracker Blackjack 500. We are at the Las Vegas Blackjack Golf Club, hence Firecracker Blackjack. This is my 4th of July celebration type thing. We already had the threesome of John, Dwayne, and Philip play 2 parts, and I beat John and Dwayne 5 under to 2 under. Today we're having the pros of Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, and Lee Trevino grace our stage. There's no Omaha. There's no Joker qualities to worry about. It's just straight up pros. So we will see how that goes. And before I begin, it's going to be hard for me to keep track of things if I don't have a pencils or a pen. So give me a second. All right, I'm back. I got a pen. And the link, if you would like to be on my program, the link is there in the conversation, StreamYard conversation. And feel free to join me. I have a free subscription, so I don't know how many viewers I can have. I know usually if you pay, I think you can have 9 or 10. I might only be able to have 6, but that's okay. And Jack Nicklaus won the player who gets to go first. I rolled that beforehand. I made the final foursome because what I'm doing is I'm playing 4 threesomes. The winner goes on to the final foursome, and then the winner of that will be the ultimate winner. We will go down to the course. First off, you'll see that Nicholas is a legend, a king, a bomber, semi-shaper. He's gold. In irons, he's champion, semi-hero. He's laser, semi-stone, semi-master, and he's icon on dynamic. Palmer is legend, king, semi-bomber, semi-gold, champion, semi-hero, and semi-laser. In recovery, he's master, semi-workman, iconic, and dynamic. And Trevino is king, semi-gold, champion, hero, laser, semi-master, and icon. And with regards to the putt, the white will always be the first player, the black will be the second player, and the third will be the third player. The person with the lowest score will go first. And being as Nicholas got the honors for first, he will be our first up. The first hole is a par 4, semi-friendly. We will go over here and roll for hole 1. And we will be playing the first 9 holes tonight. And this will be hole control. And we've got 12, which is in the rough, and 2. And we are looking at 5. Is he a master? The decider dice says no, he's not a master. This will be a difficult putt for par. Means it's a 1-3 for Nicholas. We go to Palmer. Palmer is our second player up. And this will be player controlled. And that is a 1-4-6. I know that it's very difficult to read the silver dice. So what I think I'm going to do is because I was going to switch dice, but I can't because I can't find it. It's not so we're looking at 1-4-6. Is he legend or dynamic? He is both legend and dynamic. So this will be a Palmer will get a chip. This will be cheer chart. Gallery cheer. Is he a hacker? No, Palmer is not a hacker. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. Utility is utility. No, he's not utility. Moderate birdie putt. So moderate putt for birdie. That's going to be 1-2. Okay, that brings up that'll bring up Trevino. I have to re-roll that because I messed it up. Okay, this will be player controlled, and that will be 3-4-4. Yeoman or puny, that is no. Firm green, that is no. This will be a circle cam. We're looking, is it a friendly green? You'll see it says semi. The decider side says yes. For Lee Trevino, it is friendly. This will be a clutch putt for birdie. Okay. So we go to Palmer for a moderate birdie putt, but because he has a chip, and he actually just got this chip for the wow, he will spend it and go for the easy 1-4 shot on the first hole here. And he gets a 6, so he will have a gimme par putt. And that will be good. So Palmer will get a par. Let me see here. Arnold gets a par. Okay. That means that Nicholas is next. And he has a 1-3 difficult putt for par. So he will roll this to see if he can get the par. And that is, he's going to get got a moderate bogey putt. Yeah, moderate bogey putt for 1 to 5. And he will get the bogey putt. Finally, Trevino goes for the clutch putt. He is, I have to roll this. He is gold, and that will be a birdie putt for Trevino, which means he gets a chip. So Trevino is up one under. Palmer is even, and Nicholas is 1 over. Okay. We'll go to the second hole. It is also a par 4. Trevino is up, and that will be a course controlled, and that will be an 11, which is the rough in 2. And we're looking at the 2. Is he a master? The decider die says not this time. This will be a moderate par putt. Okay. Which will bring up Arnold Palmer. This will be course control. This will be a 2-4. This will be sand and 1 for Palmer. And we're looking at the 4. We're looking at the 4 and the sand and 1. Is he chunky? No, he's not chunky. This will be a moderate putt for par for Palmer. And that finally gets us to Jack Nicklaus. This is course control, and this will be a 1-2, which is rough in 2. And we're looking at the 4 on this. Is he a workman? No, he's not a workman. This will be a moderate putt for par. So everybody has a moderate putt for par. So Trevino goes first. And actually, Trevino is going to, because he got a wow thing, he is going to make it an easy, no, he's going to hold off on that. He's going to take the moderate putt, which is a 1 to 5 here. And he will get the par. Okay. Then we got Palmer, 1 to 5. And he gets 5, so that will be a par for Palmer. And finally, Nicklaus. And he will get a par. So no change in score. And everybody is in the same order as the second hole. And that takes us to the third hole. It is also, you'll see it is also semi-daunting, semi-challenging. Now, from what I know, this caution symbol only comes into play if it is daunting or challenging. If it's not, then it doesn't come into play. So Trevino is up. That will be course controlled. 34 will be in the rough in 1. And it's par 4. And we're looking at 5. Trevino on this hole is not a master. Difficult par putt. So another difficult putt for par for Trevino. Let's go to Palmer. He's also got course control, and that's a 3-3, which is square golf cam. Basically, it's the we're looking at the fairway here, and we're looking at par 4, and it's a 1. Cordial hole, no. Laser golfer, yes. This will be a clutch putt for birdie for Palmer. And we go to Nicholas. That will be course controlled. 34 will be in the rough in 1. And we're looking at the 2 dice. Is he a master? Yes, he is a master. This will be a wow shot. So Palmer will get a wow. Re-rolling on the white dice. Re-roll the white dice. That is a 3 on the wow chart. This will be an easy putt for birdie for Paul. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be an easy putt for birdie for it's not clutch putt. It's going to be an easy putt for Palmer. Okay, and then finally, Nicholas. And this will be course controlled. This will be 16, which is the sand in 1. We are looking at the 6 chart, which is he sandy? It says no. This will be a double difficult putt for par for Nicholas. Okay. So we are looking at Palmer. He is a 1 to 4 for this birdie putt. And he is semi-gold. So let us take a look at this. 6. So he will miss it. Does he get the par putt? And he just barely gets that par putt. As you'll see, it's a 5-6. So Palmer will get a par. Okay, that takes us to Trevino. He needs a 1 to 5 for this par, and he does get that. And this is a double difficult putt for Jack Nicklaus. And he could lag, but and he would get it, but that's only, he wouldn't help himself there. So he's gonna, does he get the 1? Nope. It will be a moderate bogey. I mean, it'll be a difficult bogey putt, which is 1 to 3. No, And 1 to 5 on the double bogey. And he does get that. So that will be a double. That will be a double bogey, which is, he's got 6 there. Okay, so we've got Trevino up for the 4th hole. And we're at the 4th hole here. Trevino's up. That will be player controlled. That will be 3-3-6 on the 4th hole. Three, 6. Is Trevino hot? The answer is no. Dynamic? No. This will be a green cam. And we're looking at 6 on the green cam. Friendly, green, or laser golfer? He is a laser golfer, so we'll say yes to the laser golfer part. This will be a clutch birdie putt for Trevino. Okay. Palmer's up. This will be course controlled. That'll be a 35. That'll be square golf cam. And we're looking at 1 on the square golf cam. Cordial hole. No. Laser golfer. Dot says yes. So this will be a clutch birdie putt also for Palmer. And finally, Nicholas. This is course controlled. It is a 25, which is golf cam. And we're looking at the 5 on the golf cam. Is it a daunting hole? Nope. Scatter golfer? Nope. Clutch putt for birdie. Now we have 3 clutch putt for birdies here. So Trevino will be up first. Or actually, Trevino will be up first. And he is semi-gold. And that will be, it says he is gold, so that will be another chip for Trevino. So Trevino will have 2 chips. And that is a birdie putt. We go to Palmer. He is also semi-gold. Decider size says no, so he is normal. So he will miss the birdie putt. He will try the par putt, easy par putt, and he gets the par putt. Finally, Nicholas. And he is gold, so he won't need a dot or no dot. And he needs a 1 to 5. And he gets a 4, so he will get a birdie. Okay. That means Nicholas will get a chip. And it means Trevino will go first. Palmer will be last, then Nicholas, and then Trevino. And we are going to the fifth hole here. And it is a challenging par 3. So Trevino's up first. And wouldn't you know, I dropped the dice. Yeah, let me see if I can find it here. Oh, I found it. Yes, see, I found it. We're on fifth hole. Trevino is going first, par 3. I had to re-roll that again because I already messed the dice. Okay, so that will be course controlled. That will be a 36, which will be sand in 2. Let's see. We're looking at the 4. Is he sandy? He is not sandy. This will be a moderate bogey putt. Moderate bogey putt for Trevino. Nicholas comes on the course. And that will be a course control. That will be a 13. That will be in the rough in 1. And that is 2. Is he a master? Decider die says yes. This will be a pin. So another blue chip is awarded to Nicholas. And let us look and see what the pin chart has to say. Reroll the white dice. And it's still a 5. Moderate par putt for Nicholas. Moderate par. And finally we go to Arnold Palmer. And that will be course control. That would be 26, which is the fairway cam. And fairway cam. And on the fairway cam, we're looking at 4. Is it a daunting hole? No. Clutch putt for birdie for Palmer. Okay. So now we're looking at Nicholas first. Oh, wait a minute. No, we're looking at Trevino first because he was the first, and his is a bogey, 1 to 5, and he will lose a stroke here. Higher than that, and he gets it. So he gets the bogey, but he loses a stroke here. That will be Trevino. Wait a minute. Okay, the first one was Nicholas, and he got his par putt. So Nicholas gets a 3. No, wait a minute. I did that right. That was a bogey putt for Trevino, so that's a 4 for Trevino. Par putt here for Nicholas, 1 to 5. And he gets a 1, so he's got his par. And finally, Arnold Palmer is clutch putt for birdie, and he is semi-gold. So we have to roll the dice, and that is another birdie. That is a birdie putt for Palmer. That will give him another chip. So everybody has 2 chips. And Nicholas will go first, followed by Palmer, followed by Trevino. And we are on the 6th hole. And it is a par 4. And we go to Nicholas first. This will be course control. It'll be 15. It will be rough in 1. And this is a. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong hole. 6th hole, par 4. 15 is still rough in 1. Is he a workman? No. This is a wow shot for Nicholas. And that will be 4. This will be an easy birdie putt for Nicholas. It's an easy birdie putt for Nicholas. And okay, that takes us to Palmer. This will be course driven, be 34, which will be the fairway cam. And 5 on the fairway cam. Daunting hole, scatter golfer. Nope. Clutch birdie putt for Palmer. Okay, that takes us to Trevino. And that will be player driven, and that will be 133 on the par 4. Let's see, 133. Yeoman or Puny? No. Hacker? No. This will go to the experience chart. And we are looking at par 4, and we're looking at 3. Is he a prospect? Trevino is not. This will be an easy putt for birdie. Okay. That means 1 to 4 for Trevino. And if he gets a dot, it's 1 to 5, basically. He did get the dot, but he missed his easy birdie. So let's go for the gimme par. And he does get that. So Trevino will get a par here. Okay. And that takes us to Nicholas and Palmer. These are clutch putts. Nicholas is a gold, and he needs 1 to 5 to get this clutch putt, and he does. So Nicholas has 3 chips now, and Palmer is semi, and he says he is gold, and he will also get his 3rd chip. So that's birdie and birdie. So we have Nicholas, Palmer, Trevino, and we're at the 7th hole. Okay. Nicholas going first. Par 4. This will be player driven, and that's 2, 5, 6 for Nicholas. Okay, 2, 5, 6. Is he a legend? Yes, he is. This will give him a star, which is a gallery cheer. So that will be his 4th chip. And the green die is a 6. He's not a hacker. This will be a difficult putt for birdie. Difficult birdie. But he's going to spend 2 chips to make it an easy putt, which means he'll have 2 chips left. And then Palmer comes up. This will be player controlled, and this will be a 1, 2, 5. The Balmer. Semi, the decider die says yes, he is a Balmer. This says long, and it says the arrow down. Okay, this is short game. We're going to the special short game. We're going to the 1 on the special short game. Is he stone? And the answer is no. This says pin micro chart. So he will get another chip to make it 4. We will re-roll this result. That is a 1. It says decider dice dot. It is in the hole. Eagle. Gimme putt for birdie. So that is basically that. That's for Palmer. That is a gimme putt for birdie. That's as close as that's as best as you can get. And then finally, Trevino. This will be player driven, and it will be a 1-1-5. Is he yeoman or scatter? No. Utility? No. This will be a moderate birdie putt. Moderate birdie putt. And Trevino is going to spend 2 of his chips to make it an easy. Basically, he's going to make it a gimme putt for birdie. This is a gimme putt for birdie for Palmer. Let me see. Yeah, this will be for Palmer first. Oh, and he will miss this. Wow. He misses this. But luckily he spent some chips so he doesn't get a red one. And so he will wind up trying, and that will be a par putt for Palmer. Okay. Then Trevino was the last one, and this is a gimme putt for birdie as well, and that will be a birdie. And then finally, an easy putt for Nicholas, and that's 1-4. No, actually, it's 1-5 because he's gold. And that's 6, so he will miss that. And he will get a par. Okay. Right. So we've got Trevino first. We got Palmer second. Nicholas third. For our 8th hole, which is a par 3. And the only way to get player control on this is a 6. Trevino's up, and he does get a 6. This will be a 1, 2, 3 on the par 3 chart. It says go to Circle Can Green Micro Chart. Okay. Okay. Friendly green, that is no. Challenging green, no. This will be an easy putt for par for Trevino. So easy par putt. Okay, next will be Palmer. And this is course controlled. It would be 56 rough and 1. And par 3. And we're looking at 5. Is he a master? Yes, he is. Easy par putt. Par putt. Okay. And finally, this takes us to Nicholas. This will be a 2-3. This will be course controlled, and that will be rough in 1. Is he a workman? That is no. This will be a pin. Reroll the white for pin. We get a 1. Decider dice dot. It's in the hole. Birdie. Gimme putt for par. So I will have to re-roll the decider dice, and it is blank. So this will be a gimme putt for par. Everybody's got a gimme putt for par here. That's the first one's good. The second one is good. And the third one is good. So everybody makes a par putt here on the 8th hole. And this will take us to the 9th hole. Trevino will be first. Then Nicholas, and then Palmer. Trevino first, then Nicholas, then Palmer, and Trevino. Okay, this is player control. This will be a 1-2-5. And it will be a par 5 at that. 1-2-5. Bomber or direct green. It is not direct because the decider die says no. So he's not a bomber. It's not direct. Is he a champion? Yes, he is. Moderate eagle putt for Trevino. Eagle, and he has no chips, so there's not much he can do there. Nicholas is next. This will be player driven. 2-3-3. Is he king? Yes, he is. This will be a gallery cheer, hollow gallery cheer, meaning white. 3, is he a hero or champion? He's not a hero, but he is a champion, so yes. It says possible eagle putt or safe approach for birdie. Okay, eagle putt. Now, possible eagle putt. Okay, well, he's going to get a blue chip, and this will be an eagle putt. And the thing about it is it doesn't say what type of eagle putt it is. Does not say what type of putt. It would have been easy if it, because it says safe approach for birdie if you basically lag, so that means it's got to be probably at least a moderate putt. Well, Palmer's our last player. It is player controlled 3-4-5. This will be a gallery groans. And this will be a 4. Is he a workman? The decider side says yes. This will be a moderate putt for bogey. So he will lose a chip. Moderate bogey putt for Palmer. Okay. And basically, Nicholas is going to spend 2 chips to make it a gimme eagle putt here. And Nicholas will get the eagle here. That makes it a 3. Okay. So. This is one where I wish I had instant replay, but I don't. So, the last person was Palmer, and he's got a 1-5 bogey putt here. So we'll roll that. And he misses. So this will be a double bogey for Palmer, which makes it a 7. And then finally Trevino, and I think his was like a moderate par putt. So we'll go for that. And he misses it. And he will get an easy bogey here. I hope I didn't mess things up too much on this last hole. If I did, I'm sorry, because I kind of lost once I got Nicholas done. I kind of messed up the other 2 players, so I have to forgive me on that one. Now I'm going to add up the scores to see where we're at coming into the end of the first 9. So this makes Nicholas -1. Okay. Let's see what we got for Palmer. We got 16 plus 10 plus 10. And that will be 1 over for Palmer. And for Trevino, 11. And that will give Trevino 1 under as well. I'm going to redo Nicholas's to make sure. 15 plus 9 plus 10. Yes. Okay. So on the front 9, Nicholas and Trevino are 1 under, and Arnold Palmer is 1 over. Trevino has no chips. Nicholas has 1 chip. So Nicholas will go first, Trevino, and then Palmer for the back 9. Nicholas has 1 chip. Trevino has no chips, and Arnold Palmer has 3 chips. And that's where we stand. That will end it for this particular session. And part 4, the end of our second twosome, will be next time when we come back to History Maker Golf. And we'll see if Nicholas or Trevino can win this. Who's going to hold off who, so to speak. And can Arnold Palmer come back? He's only 2 behind, so it's possible. Anything possible. These are the pros, and they've got some chips to deal with. And to play with. So we'll see. And the third set of threesome will be the Joker, will be Peyton Manning, and will be Sarah. We'll actually see a girl get to play for the first time on History Maker Golf, at least on my channel. And I do need to make another card because there's somebody I want to add, and I will talk about that another time. So until next time, guys, I hope all your dice are good ones.